Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture is My Life. Now, in this episode, I want to go over signs that you're not getting. No, I won't even say not getting, that you're vitamin D deficient. Okay? I want to go over this because many individuals don't discuss this in their podcasts or on any social media platform too often. So many individuals are just simply assuming that they may be vitamin D deficient. They did a little research and they noticed the importance of vitamin D, but in actuality, some are not. So there are certain signs that you should look out for that may hint that you're vitamin D deficient. And it's part why I say make acupuncture part of your life, because you see, your acupuncturist will notice this. Okay? Because you see, we understand that vitamin D helps to regulate the amount of calcium and phosphate in the body. And you see, both nutrients are super important when it comes to keeping your bones and your teeth and your muscles healthy. And I know there are some days, depending on where you live on this planet, where there are periods of time where there isn't too much sunlight. So you may want to reach for some form of supplementation. But the key here is knowing, based on signs that your body is giving off, that you're vitamin D deficient. And one is muscle aches and bone pain. You see, as I said earlier, vitamin D is important for bone health. Okay, and there are people that might feel like sore or achy and have muscle and bone pain because of the effects of this deficiency on the muscles and the bones. You see, vitamin D also helps us absorb calcium. So if you're vitamin D deficient, it can sort of adversely present or just like go against that effect. So i.e., you won't be absorbing calcium the way in which you should. Whereby if you're vitamin D deficient, you're at risk of becoming calcium deficient, which tends to have a significant impact on your bones. Another is, do you find yourself getting colds or the flu or some other strange virus a lot? Okay. Now, if you feel it's normal to catch a cold, maybe even a flu. I'll stop there. But if you notice that you're catching a cold or the flu or what have you quite often, it could be due to the fact that you're vitamin D deficient. Why? Because vitamin D plays an important role on your immune system's function. And when it's deficient, you may find yourself being a bit more susceptible to colds and flus. And you'll find yourself having a difficulty fighting it off because of its impact on the immune system. Another sign, let me see. Hey, low mood. Like you feel fed up with life. Now, there are a gazillion reasons why you may experience a change in your mood. But one reason that many individuals do not realize is that you may be vitamin D deficient. And you see, there's been studies that have been shown that there's a link between vitamin D deficiency and an increased risk of depression and mood changes. And I get this a lot here at the Acupuncture is My Life clinic here in New York City. Because I totally understand that health is wealth. I understand that the wealth is not in a bank account. It's not in a cryptocurrency account. It's not in gold and silver bars. It's not in your pocket. The wealth is not in your purse or your wallet. The wealth is also not under your mattress or in a shoebox in a closet. The wealth is in you. And I, as well as many other acupuncturists, understand that. Now, another sign may be fatigue. Why? Because vitamin D tends to affect energy levels. So if you're not getting enough vitamin D, you may feel fatigued. Because vitamin D plays a role on your energy levels. So you can experience not only low immune system, low mood, but also low energy. And that's not a great way to feel. That's why I'm always recommending you make acupuncture a part of your life. There are various foods that a person can eat that are rich in vitamin D. And sometimes during the winter, even though the sun still comes out, many individuals don't like going outside because it's too cold. You still should get out and get some sunlight. You're doing your body great justice when you do. Don't huddle in your house just because it's cold. But then there are individuals that don't like the heat. And they live in regions where the sun comes out often. Now, regardless, they tend to get enough sunlight. But I'm not going to base everything around the sun. Do your homework, because when I say do your homework, research types of foods that are rich in vitamin D. Because it's not just saying to yourself, okay, if I don't get enough vitamin D, I'm just going to go see my favorite acupuncturist, Dr. Lott at Acupuncture is My Life in New York City, and I'm good. No, acupuncture is great, but you also have to feed the organism the nutrients in which it needs. Because again, I spoke of this a lot in the past. Your stomach and spleen are responsible for the production of all postnatal chi, all chi and blood that's made after birth. And you have to feed your body foods that are rich in vitamin D. But it's not just about vitamin D. But I only brought this up because many individuals are constantly looking to reach for vitamin D when they feel something is wrong. And I don't recommend that. If you're totally unsure of yourself, simply see an acupuncturist and make acupuncture a part of your life, okay? Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?